Have you ever found yourself completely puzzled by a woman's reaction, her decision-making process, or how she handles emotions? You're not alone. Understanding the psychology behind women's thoughts and behaviors can feel like unlocking a mystery, one that, once solved, can lead to deeper connections, better relationships, and a greater sense of empathy. Whether it's your partner, a colleague, or a family member, grasping these 10 psychological secrets will completely transform the way you see the women in your life. Stick around because the insights we're about to share could give you the tools to improve your communication and understanding like never before. Women's psychology is often portrayed as complex, mysterious, and sometimes even contradictory. But what if I told you there's a lot more to it than meets the eye? Behind every decision, emotional response, and social interaction, there's a unique blend of biology, culture, and psychology at play. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of women's psychology, breaking down 10 key secrets that will help you understand how women think, feel, and behave. Whether you're trying to strengthen your romantic relationship, navigate a tricky situation at work, or simply get to know the important women in your life on a deeper level, these insights will help you develop a whole new perspective. For instance, did you know that women are biologically wired to have higher emotional intelligence? That means they're often more in tune with their emotions and the emotions of those around them, allowing them to pick up on things you might completely miss. Or what about the fact that women tend to remember emotionally charged events with greater intensity? This can explain why something that happened years ago still holds emotional significance for her today. These are just a couple of the powerful secrets we'll be discussing. Over the next few minutes, we're going to uncover why women tend to be better multitaskers, how they approach problem-solving from a unique, relationship-focused angle, and even how their intuition, often called a sixth sense, plays a major role in their decision-making process. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the psychology of women better, but also have actionable insights to strengthen your communication, resolve conflicts more effectively, and build stronger connections. So let's get started with the first secret. Secrets 1. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is one of the most significant psychological traits in women. Studies have shown that, on average, women tend to score higher on emotional intelligence tests than men. But what exactly does this mean? In simple terms, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, manage, and use emotions effectively in everyday interactions. For women, this heightened emotional awareness often translates into being more in tune with their own feelings and the emotions of those around them. Whether it's noticing subtle shifts in someone's mood or understanding the deeper emotional context behind words and actions, women excel in picking up on emotional cues that others might miss. This skill becomes particularly important in relationships, where understanding emotions leads to stronger connections and better communication. Imagine a scenario where a close friend seems distant. While some might brush it off, a woman with high emotional intelligence might sense the underlying reasons, perhaps stress or personal struggles, and offer support before the issue escalates. This ability to empathize and respond to emotional needs is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence. This sensitivity, however, is not just about being compassionate. It can be a powerful tool for leadership and conflict resolution. Women often use their EQ to navigate complex social situations, create harmony in groups, and make decisions that consider the emotional impact on others. This is why we often see women excelling in roles that require a deep understanding of people, whether it's in the workplace, at home, or in social settings. In a world that often undervalues emotional intelligence, this quality can be a game changer, allowing women to build stronger relationships, handle challenges with grace, and lead with empathy. Secret 2. Communication styles. Women often approach communication as a way to build connection, whereas men typically use communication to convey information or solve problems. This difference in communication style is deeply rooted in psychology and socialization. Women are generally more focused on creating bonds through dialogue, which is why they place high value on emotional sharing and empathy. For example, when women share their feelings, it's not necessarily because they want advice or solutions. In many cases, they simply want to be heard and understood. This tendency to share emotions and experiences helps foster a sense of closeness and trust, which is vital in maintaining strong relationships, whether personal or professional. It's a key reason why women might seem more comfortable talking about their feelings compared to men. On the other hand, men often approach conversations with a task-oriented mindset. They tend to view discussions as opportunities to exchange facts, solve problems, or accomplish specific goals. This difference can sometimes lead to misunderstandings in relationships. For instance, if a woman is venting about her day, a man might jump in with solutions, thinking he's helping, when in fact, she may just want him to listen and validate her feelings. Women also excel at interpreting nonverbal communication, such as body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. This keen awareness allows them to pick up on subtle emotional cues that others might miss, further enhancing their ability to connect on a deeper level. Understanding these differences in communication styles can significantly improve relationships. By recognizing that women often speak to bond, not just to exchange information, you can approach conversations with more empathy and understanding, fostering healthier, more fulfilling interactions. Secret 3. Social connection and bonding. One of the key secrets of women's psychology is their deep-rooted drive for social connection and nurturing relationships. Women often place a high value on interpersonal bonds, which stems from both biological and psychological factors. Evolutionarily, women have played a central role in fostering community and maintaining harmony within social groups. This nurturing instinct is still prevalent today, shaping how women approach friendships, family ties, and even workplace dynamics. Women's desire to build strong emotional connections is closely linked to the release of oxytocin, sometimes called the love hormone. Oxytocin is released during bonding activities, such as physical touch, social interactions, and even meaningful conversations. This hormone not only strengthens emotional ties, but also reduces stress and fosters feelings of trust and empathy. It's one reason why women tend to focus on building and maintaining close-knit social circles. When faced with challenges or stressful situations, many women turn to their friends and loved ones for support, seeking emotional validation and advice. This focus on connection explains why women often excel in roles that require collaboration and teamwork. They're natural communicators, skilled at building bridges between people and creating an environment where everyone feels heard and valued. In both personal and professional settings, this ability to foster harmony can lead to more productive and supportive relationships. However, this emphasis on maintaining relationships can sometimes lead to internal stress when conflict arises. Women may feel a strong pull to smooth things over or avoid confrontation to preserve peace. While this can be a strength, it's important for women to balance their own needs with the needs of others. Ultimately, understanding women's psychology in the context of social connection highlights their unique ability to create and nurture meaningful, lasting relationships. Secret 4. Intuition. Women's intuition is often considered a powerful tool, and there's science to back it up. Women have a heightened ability to detect emotional and nonverbal cues, which strengthens their gut feelings. Intuition is commonly thought of as an almost mystical ability, but in reality, it is deeply rooted in psychology. Studies suggest that women are biologically and psychologically more attuned to subtle emotional shifts. This heightened emotional sensitivity enables them to pick up on cues, like facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice, that others might miss. It's not magic, but rather a finely tuned ability to process social and emotional information. Over time, this information gets stored in the subconscious, leading to those moments where a woman might say, "I just know something's wrong," without being able to explain why. Have you ever been in a situation where a woman says, "I don't trust that person," or something feels off? Often, she can't point to specific evidence, but her intuition is telling her something isn't right. This is likely her brain picking up on tiny behavioral inconsistencies, perhaps a forced smile, lack of eye contact, or changes in someone's tone that most people wouldn't notice. In relationships, this intuition plays a significant role. Women can sense emotional shifts in their partners before those feelings are even fully expressed. While men may need more explicit verbal or visual signals, women tend to rely on their intuition to sense what's going on beneath the surface. This intuitive ability can also help women excel in social settings and professional environments. They're more likely to foresee potential conflicts or sense the emotional undercurrents in a room, giving them an edge in navigating social dynamics. In short, women's intuition isn't a myth. It's an evolved skill that's deeply rooted in their psychological and emotional awareness. Secret 5. Multitasking abilities. Women are often lauded for their exceptional multitasking abilities, a skill that stems from distinct biological and cognitive differences. Research suggests that women's brains are wired to handle multiple tasks more effectively than men's, thanks in part to how their brain hemispheres communicate with each other. This increased connectivity allows women to process information more holistically, making them adept at juggling various responsibilities simultaneously. Consider a typical day in the life of a woman who manages work, family, and personal commitments. While preparing breakfast, she might also be helping her child with homework, checking emails, and planning her agenda for the day. This ability to switch between tasks efficiently not only highlights her capability, but also her natural tendency to prioritize and adapt. Multitasking is not just about doing several things at once. It's also about managing priorities and emotional states. Women often excel in environments that require them to balance competing demands, such as workplaces that involve collaboration and teamwork. Their knack for seeing the bigger picture helps them navigate complex situations where others might struggle to keep up. This multitasking prowess has roots in evolutionary psychology, where women were traditionally responsible for various domestic tasks, from childcare to gathering food. Over generations, this necessity honed their ability to manage multiple tasks efficiently. However, it's essential to recognize that multitasking can come with its challenges. The constant shifting of focus can lead to cognitive overload and stress, particularly in high-pressure situations. Acknowledging this, women are increasingly learning to set boundaries, prioritize self-care, and recognize when to delegate tasks. In summary, women's multitasking abilities not only showcase their strengths, but also highlight the importance of balance and mental well-being in their lives. By understanding this aspect of female psychology, we can better appreciate the unique challenges and triumphs women experience every day. Secret 6. Problem-solving approach. Women often bring a unique and holistic approach to problem-solving, one that considers not just the issue at hand, but also the emotional landscape surrounding it. Research suggests that women are more likely to factor in the feelings and perspectives of everyone involved before arriving at a decision. This instinctive tendency can be attributed to social conditioning and biological factors, such as differences in brain connectivity. When faced with a challenge, many women ask themselves questions like, how will this decision impact my relationships? Or, what are the feelings of others involved? This multidimensional approach allows women to find solutions that are not only effective but also considerate of the emotional ramifications for all parties. For example, in a workplace scenario, a woman may encounter a project that is running behind schedule. Instead of simply pushing her team for results, she might first address the underlying stress and workload distribution. She may initiate a discussion to understand how her colleagues are feeling about their tasks, explore potential obstacles, and encourage an open dialogue. This inclusive style often fosters collaboration, leading to innovative solutions that everyone supports. Moreover, this problem-solving style aligns with the female tendency to build consensus rather than impose authority. Women often prioritize group harmony and collective well-being, which can enhance team morale and productivity. In contrast, a more traditional, logic-driven approach might overlook these emotional and relational aspects, focusing solely on facts and figures. By integrating emotional awareness into decision-making, women not only resolve issues effectively, but also strengthen relationships and foster a supportive environment. This holistic approach can be a powerful tool, particularly in collaborative settings, where emotional dynamics play a crucial role in achieving shared goals. Secret 7. Sensitivity to stress. Women often experience stress differently than men, a phenomenon rooted in both biological and societal factors. Research suggests that women are more likely to internalize stress due to hormonal fluctuations and the social expectations placed upon them. This sensitivity to stress can manifest in various ways, impacting their emotional well-being and overall health. One key aspect of this sensitivity is how women may process stress. While men might respond to stress with a fight-or-flight reaction, women often engage in a tend-and-befriend response. This means they are more inclined to seek social support and nurture relationships during tough times. When faced with stress, many women will reach out to friends, family, or support networks, sharing their feelings and seeking comfort. This behavior underscores the importance of emotional connections in their coping strategies. Moreover, hormonal cycles can influence a woman's stress response. Fluctuations in estrogen and progesterone can affect mood and stress levels, particularly during phases like menstruation, pregnancy, or menopause. This biological aspect can amplify emotional reactions to stressors, making it crucial for women to recognize their unique patterns and triggers. It's also essential to note the societal pressures that contribute to stress. Women often juggle multiple roles, such as being caregivers, professionals, and partners, leading to heightened feelings of overwhelm. The expectation to excel in these areas can create significant stress, particularly when balance feels unattainable. Understanding this sensitivity to stress can foster empathy in relationships. It highlights the importance of open communication and support, allowing women to express their emotions without fear of judgment. Recognizing and validating their experiences can make a significant difference in alleviating stress and building stronger connections. Secret 8. Emotional memory. Women often exhibit a stronger emotional memory, meaning they tend to recall events with a heightened emotional intensity. This phenomenon is not just anecdotal. Scientific studies support the idea that women are more likely to remember emotional experiences vividly compared to their male counterparts. This difference can be attributed to the way women's brains process emotions and memories. When a woman experiences a significant event, whether it's a joyful occasion like a wedding or a painful moment like a breakup, her brain encodes the emotional aspects more deeply. This emotional memory can be linked to the release of hormones such as estrogen, which plays a role in how memories are formed and retained. Because of this, women might remember the feelings associated with specific events long after the details fade. This ability can impact relationships in profound ways. For instance, if a woman recalls a hurtful incident from years ago, it may not be that she's holding a grudge. Rather, her emotional memory is bringing back feelings associated with that event. This means that past experiences can influence her reactions in the present. This heightened emotional recall can also foster empathy, allowing women to connect with others' feelings and experiences. Understanding how emotional memory works can help in navigating relationships, both romantic and platonic. It's crucial to recognize that when a woman brings up a past experience, it's often tied to deeper feelings that are still very much alive for her. In essence, emotional memory is a double-edged sword. While it can enrich relationships through empathy and understanding, it can also lead to misunderstandings if partners don't appreciate how deeply these memories resonate. Being aware of this can help foster more compassionate and open communication in any relationship. Secret 9. Relationship focus. Women are often perceived as relationship-oriented individuals, a trait deeply rooted in psychological and social factors. This focus on relationships can be traced back to evolutionary roles, where nurturing and maintaining social bonds were crucial for survival. Women tend to prioritize emotional closeness and intimacy, viewing relationships not just as connections but as integral to their overall well-being. Research shows that women generally seek deeper emotional connections in their relationships. They are more likely to invest time and energy in building and sustaining these bonds, whether with friends, family, or romantic partners. This relational focus often leads women to engage in open communication, allowing them to express feelings and resolve conflicts more effectively. In contrast, men may prioritize shared activities or problem-solving as a means of connection, which can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. Additionally, women's relationship focus can influence their decision-making processes. For instance, when faced with choices that could impact their social circle, women often consider how those decisions affect their relationships and the emotional landscape of their lives. This tendency to weigh emotional consequences allows women to navigate social dynamics more adeptly, fostering a sense of community and support. However, this focus on relationships can also come with challenges. Women may feel societal pressure to maintain harmony and avoid conflict, leading them to suppress their own needs or emotions to keep the peace. It's crucial for women to strike a balance between nurturing their relationships and prioritizing their well-being. In summary, the relationship-focused psychology of women shapes their interactions, decision-making, and overall life satisfaction. Understanding this aspect can enhance communication and foster healthier, more fulfilling connections in both personal and professional realms. Recognizing and appreciating this focus on relationships can ultimately lead to more profound, meaningful interactions in our daily lives. Secret 10. Adaptability and resilience. One of the most remarkable traits of women is their adaptability and resilience, particularly in the face of adversity. Studies show that women often possess a unique ability to cope with challenges, whether in their personal or professional lives. This psychological strength is shaped by a combination of biological, social, and emotional factors. Firstly, women are often socialized to handle difficulties with a mindset that embraces flexibility. From a young age, they learn to navigate various roles: daughter, friend, partner, and career woman, often juggling multiple responsibilities. This multifaceted experience builds a mental framework that allows women to adapt to changing circumstances effectively. Research highlights that women tend to approach problems with a collaborative mindset. When faced with obstacles, they often seek support from friends and family, leveraging their social networks to find solutions. This collective problem-solving not only provides emotional support, but also allows them to gain diverse perspectives, enhancing their adaptability. Moreover, women's resilience is often tied to their emotional intelligence. This ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions, both their own and others, enables women to navigate stress and adversity with greater ease. Rather than becoming overwhelmed, they can assess situations calmly, identifying potential solutions while remaining grounded in their emotional well-being. An excellent example of this resilience can be seen in women who manage work-life balance. Many women face societal pressures to excel in their careers while also being primary caregivers at home. Their capacity to adapt to these roles, often pivoting between different responsibilities, showcases an impressive level of resilience. In conclusion, the adaptability and resilience of women are powerful assets that enable them to thrive in various environments. Understanding this psychological strength can enhance our appreciation for the unique ways women confront challenges, making us more empathetic and supportive partners, friends, and colleagues. In summary, understanding the psychology of women reveals a world of insights that can deepen our relationships and enhance our interactions, both personally and professionally. From their heightened emotional intelligence and intuitive nature to their unique communication styles and resilience, these 10 secrets paint a vivid picture of the female experience. It's essential to appreciate these differences, as they can lead to richer connections and more effective collaboration. Now, I want to hear from you. What surprised you the most about the psychology of women? Have you noticed any of these traits in the women around you, or perhaps even within yourself? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Your insights could help others better understand these concepts, and sharing our experiences is a great way to learn from each other. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might benefit from these insights. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Together, let's continue exploring the fascinating world of human psychology and relationships. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.